How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back. We're back with Clannad. We're back with Loverboy over here, ready to, I don't know, fucking try and get in with a girl. The only girl that's ever gonna like him. He's never gonna be loved again after this. I imagine. I don't know. I mean, maybe there will be like a future in like the after story where like, Sunohara's in love with someone nice. I doubt it though. I feel like he's going to be forever alone after this, but for now, I guess it's the one opportunity he has to become a romantic sweetheart. Anyway, previously, we were following Sunohara as he took Sune-san to a certain restaurant, but where did he go? What did he choose? I think it's his apartment. Let's see if I was right. Here's the restaurant I had in mind. It's the same diner he always goes. The same diner? Wait, so it's not his apartment? I kind of, okay. Well, I mean, it's still a food place, and does it really matter if he always goes to it? Go with something you're familiar with. That's not a bad strategy. Okay, so it's the same diner he always goes to. Why does he... Wait a minute. He never has money. And when has he ever been to this diner? Of all the playthroughs, he's never mentioned once, like, I'm going to go to that diner. So what diner are we talking about? Alright, fine, whatever. Oni-chan. Mei-chan is perplexed as well. I'm perplexed. What diner are you talking about? Yeah, at the very least, this isn't a place you'd want to come on a date. I don't know, like, in the right circumstances, any place can be good. I suppose it depends on the person and stuff. Like, I wouldn't take, like, I don't know, like, a colleague, maybe like my manager, if I got romantic with a manager, to McDonald's, per se. But, like, as long as there's food there, and somewhere to sit, isn't that good enough? Yeah, maybe it's just me. Alright, cool. I don't want to come to date. I can't recommend the katsudon highly enough. It's crazy good. I probably eat it around 3 times a day. No wonder you don't have any money. It all goes here. Well, it's a pretty high-class restaurant. Well, that doesn't sound like when they do it. So normal students don't dare approach it normally. Just what are you saying, man? Look, even Sune-san is getting weirded out. Oops. Is it really? What kind of place? Is it like just like a garbage bin or something? And then you just go in and, oh look, there's some udon there, left behind. Far from being weirded out, for some reason she's looking at him with a sad expression. Yeah, hey kun, you always have your meals here? Oh, that's kind of sweet, I like that. You eat katsudon every day? Yep, mostly. Though there's also quite a few days where I just eat bread instead. Really nice. Quite a few days. You eat almost every... God, he's eating a lot then. He has katsudon 3 times a day, and he eats bread on top of that. I mean, katsudon, isn't it just like a... Well, kind of like a ramen, but with thick noodles, and katsu being, like, chicken with, like, a bit of a spicy curry flavor? Now, I'm just saying, that's a nice amount of food, more than I get. You don't cook for yourself? I don't cook for myself. I tried cooking some squid today earlier on. There's like a market near me and they sell it raw and they can cut it up for you. And I tried frying it, but I left it frozen, so getting it thawed was a nightmare. And it was breakfast, so I couldn't exactly, wait for it. So I poured salt all over it, and dear God, did I die. I felt instantly sick afterwards with salt poisoning. But, well, I survived. I'm still alive, which is a good thing. For now. Okay, maybe I should stop being a wizard, or weird, I guess. One of the two are happening. Alright, can't cook for yourself? No, you can't. Nah, I've never done that. You shouldn't live like that. Eating such a nutritionally one-sided dish isn't good for your body. You should see my lunch diet. Sune-san, you're such a good person. Where is it you live, Yahei-kun? Well, it's the dorm right over there. I'm happy to hear that. In that case, let's not eat here. Huh? But in return, I'll make... Oh, that's sweet. I like that. I'll make lunch for you instead. What a ledge. She's such a ledge, I could literally jump off her. With her small fist... Wouldn't really call that a fist, but okay. She strikes herself on the chest. Okay. Cool. Great. Was it really that bad, though? I really want to know what this place looks like. I see your room is tidied up properly, even though you're a boy. Yeah, I wonder who did that. I always... Oh dear. Well, let's pee on the fucking bed or something then. Really make it look like he's a good, upstanding citizen. I always do my cleaning diligently. No, seriously, I'm the one who cleaned it up. Oh dear. Right. It's all done. Good. What did you cook? And where did you get the ingredients? Because I'm pretty sure fucking our dear boy Sunohara doesn't keep stuff in the fridge. She places the platters on the kotatsu. For lunch, we have miso soup, pork, fried vegetables, and some pickled vegetables. Well, I like most of that. Even vegetables sound good. What kind of vegetables? It's a truly nutritionally balanced, delicious-looking lunch. Let's eat, says everyone. Yes, let's have our meal. I guess I'll try some too. Delicious. All of the ingredients have a superb flavor. It is really tasty. Sune-san's the best. Thank you very much. This lunch is indeed delicious, and Sune-san's smile is also radiant, really looking gleaming there. I love it. However, this scene. Say, Sunohara, this isn't really a date, is it? No, it's a date! Okay, I'm sorry. My girlfriend comes to my house and makes me some food. If this isn't a date, what is? Right, everyone? Sorry, could you pass me the soy sauce? Yes, here you go. I thought Sunohara was talking there. His mouth was open. Sune-san, what kind of seasoning did you use for this miso soup? Give me the instructions, because I need to learn how to make it myself at some point. I really need to learn how to cook at some point. Quit being all friendly without me! Ha, sorry. Papa just kind of found himself enjoying himself in this happy little circle. Who's Papa supposed to be? Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a weird use of words there. That's just me. Well, maybe this is Sune-san's and my future. A husband and wife, their daughter and their slave. Yeah. What? So the husband and wife is meant to be Sunohara and Sune-san. Well, the daughter being your sister, and me being the slave, or... What? How does that make sense? By slave, you don't mean me, do you? Well, but you're the husband. Oh, are you like... Alright, none of that makes sense. Hey, fetch me some more food. Yes, here you go. Wait, no! Oni-chan, don't make such a fuss while we're eating. You should sit down properly when you... Why did they highlight that red? Alright, sit down properly. Something that was done a lot of the time, especially in kind of the earlier periods of Japan. In the Meiji period, sitting down was considered a delicacy, especially during war councils. I was actually taking 5 seconds to remember all the periods, but I only know like 1 or 2. Meiji being the main one. He reluctantly sits back down after being told off by the female camp. What do you mean camp? It's just 2 individuals. I'll accept couple because there's 2 of them, but seriously, did the fucking narrator take the day off and got like a replacement cover narrator, and the guy didn't know how to translate or something? Female camp. Alright, cool. Just sounds a bit weird. I suppose it makes sense because they are females, but I no need to think during the Let's Play, James. You need to actually get through this. Alright, come on, eat. Your food will get cold. Yeah, I know. Sune-san's cooking is so delicious. Thank you very much. But, Yohei-kun, you shouldn't eat just them. Yeah, please also eat your vegetables, you unhealthy git. I hate peppers. Well, you actually told me what vegetables were there. I kind of agree with him. I mean, if it was like, I don't know, pickles or carrots or... I don't really like that many vegetables myself, but I suppose they're better than some fruit. Are you a grade schooler or something? I understand that you don't like them, but they're really good for you. And if you don't do your best to eat them, I'm certain you'll come to like them. Oh, if you do, sorry, okay, I misread that. My mistake. Well, if you insist. Yes, that's the spirit. Make sure to eat lots of vegetables from now on, okay? Also, please avoid eating out too much. It's best to cook for yourself as much as possible. It is so hard to do that, especially around here. Dude, my choice would either be like 1 piece of meat or going out and ordering something well prepared. I made a lot of miso soup for today. I also made too many side dishes, so I put those in the refrigerator. So please warm them up and eat them for dinner. She really left nothing to be desired. Sune-san. Yes, what is it? You're an extremely kind person, Sune-san. Thank you very much. And you're also really pretty. Alright, don't become a lesbian. Don't hit on this girl now. A wonderful young woman. But despite all that, you're with Oni-chan. With Oni-chan. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Yeah, it's really too good to believe, isn't it? Sune-san. She clings tightly to her chest. You pitiful girl. Could you please not say you pity her? But I don't blame her, I really don't. You're gonna have to slave yourself around this boy who doesn't even do anything. His willy probably even doesn't work properly. It was quite tasty, don't you think? I guess. Sune-san taught me a lot about cooking too. What were you watching? I suppose the narrator didn't tell me about that, but okay. We finish eating lunch and leave the house again. We follow after the other two and are now walking downtown through the early afternoon. But Sune-san really is kind. I mean, I suppose so. Forcing Sunohara to eat those peppers doesn't exactly sound like the nicest thing, but you know, I can't really complain there. And on top of that, she's pretty and good at cooking. I just can't believe she's Oni-chan's girlfriend. Yet you've expressed this several times now. I think it's been hammered into my head. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I bet. She's not actually his girlfriend after all, or so you say. A lot of time's passed now, so I wonder where he's planning on going next. Where would you go if it were you, Okazaki-san? Well, for a mature girl, I don't know. I can't exactly take her to an arcade. If I was Sunohara, that is. And we can't really eat anywhere. Actually, typically I go on a few dates. I've been on a few dates. Unfortunately, I had to dump the Philippine girl, which I made a short about all that time ago. We just weren't getting along. I had another date, and that was a coffee shop, and then 1 hour, that's it. And we really got along. We want to go to an art gallery together one day, because apparently it's really shit, and she wants to prove that to me. But, maybe a park? But then we've already been to the park. So, well, I've got to admit, Sunohara's probably going to struggle with this one and come running to us or some shit. Okay, where'd you go if it was you? You're asking me again? Yeah, well, you know this shit. Well, I guess I'd go see a movie or go shopping or something. Right, I assume there's any good movies out. And our shop's even going to be open this late? Remember when we had lunch, so... You know, on a Sunday, things should be... Oh, I suppose it is Japan, maybe. Maybe things are slightly different. Maybe they appreciate capitalism a bit more. Okay. You'd really do something like that? What's wrong with that? Most couples would have stopped it after the food. You wouldn't want to go somewhere too out of the ordinary, would you? How would you feel if I said, hey, let's go to the Stone Age Museum? No thanks. Right, I think it's better to start off going somewhere harmless. What, the Stone Age Museum's harmful? Bad for your health? Alright, cool. Must be worse than taking drugs or something by the way you sound. I see. However, there's also a place that seems harmless at first, but that you must avoid at all costs. A horrible place that has sent many a couple to their early breakups. However, despite that, it is a place that has an unimaginable pull for the male race. What, a brothel? What the hell are you on about? That's... Gulp. The name of that darkness is... Ha ha! Knew it! Having said that, I disagree. Unless it's like a really like male-centric place in Japan. I'll be honest, like, arcades can be romantic and girls can get into it. I admit, like, I wouldn't take Sune-san there. Wrong type of girl. But it's what Sunohara's going to be thinking. He's going to think, oh, let's go arcade. Wait a minute, we took Ryou there. It was like, oh, let's go on the fortune-telling machine. So, okay, cool. It's bad if Sunohara goes there, but if we go there with another girl, that's fine, who cares, am I right? Right? The arcades? But the arcades don't sound too... You're naive! I'm sorry. Do you own a game console, Mei-chan? Just the one that Oni-chan left behind. Though I guess it's just been gathering dust in the closet. That's right. Guys genuinely like games. However, this is not often the case for girls. Try imagining standing next to someone playing a fighting game and doing nothing but watching. I agree, I actually had like a date with a guy a long time ago where that happened. I suppose it was more like going out two lads together as opposed to a proper kiss mwah mwah date. But maybe it wasn't, I don't know what it was just going out with a guy that I liked, but it was quite casual at the time, we didn't do anything, we were literally just friends. And I had to watch him put the 2 Ps one at a time down a little slot machine thing. and oh my god, it was boring. So I kind of get where Tomoyo's coming from. Now that you mention it, that may be a bit boring, just a tad. Mate, just get something out on your phone, unless this really is the 2000s or some shit. Not just that, guys will mostly go totally nuts over things like this. I don't want a date like that, and that's why you should avoid getting someone like that as your boyfriend, Mei-chan. Okay, I'll watch out. Listen up, a guy that invites you over to the arcades is about the worst guy you can find. Again, we did that. But fine, I guess Sunohara's gonna do that. The worst? That's right, they're scum, human trash. They're scum and human trash? And so, Sunohara wouldn't, yeah, insert coin, throwaway life. I look over to the two people that are in front of me. Sune-san, let's go to the arcades. Oh, good. Oh, great. Oh, yay. Not surprised. I mean, it's fucking Sunohara. What do you expect? Human decency? None of that. I mean, again, I don't think it's that bad a place, but whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Alright, fine. Well, I think we're going to do that in the next episode. See how bad the arcades really are. But if you want to play games for yourself, and if you can survive the arcades or whatever, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, look out for books, subscribe to the channel. It's time. See ya!